You guys asked, so I answered. Hi guys, I'm Ruby Golani and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is a highly requested nail care routine video, so if you'd like to see how I get my nails looking like this, then please keep on watching. Two questions I always get asked. Number one, are your nails real? And number two, what do you do to keep your nails so strong and how do you stop them from breaking? So yes, these are my real nails. I didn't always have strong, long nails. I used to be a serial nail biter and I would chew down to the skin, and sometimes I'd chew and bite on my nails so much that they would bleed and the skin would break and my nails didn't look pretty. I always had skin tags. They were always dry and short and just not well kept. And one day I decided to go get my nails done and I saw a girl who had a beautiful set of natural nails getting her nails painted, and I automatically had nail envy and I said to myself, you know what, I'm going to grow my nails and maybe I can have that too. So after about 6 months of trying to grow them, they constantly were peeling on the edges, or they were breaking or bending. They were not strong at all. So what I did was every time they grew a decent length, I would get my nail clippers and I'd clip them back. So every time they grew, I clipped them back until they were strong enough on their own. They didn't bend, they didn't peel on the outer edges. I also used nail bases that had like calcium in them and ingredients in them that help nourish the nail and strengthen the nail. I also used a lot of cuticle oils and cuticle creams, not only on the actual cuticle, but also on the nail itself, so it can become nourished and become strong. Anyways, shall we get started? So here is what you'll need, and if you are missing one or two things, it's okay, your nails will still look cute. So you'll need a hand towel, some cotton balls, nail polish remover, an electric nail file, and this one is by Scholl. It is the Velvet Smooth electronic nail care system with 3 buffing heads. You will also need nail clippers if you wish to shorten your nails, cuticle trimmers, nail oil, and also a bowl filled with warm water. I will also be using cuticle sticks to help tidy up my nail bed. I also have a base coat, nail enamel, and also an instant dry top coat. So the first step is to remove the old nail polish. So here I'm just tearing up a cotton ball in half and saturating the cotton ball with some nail polish remover. You want a clean nail base to work on, so don't be afraid to take your time when removing your old polish. And this is what my nails look like without any varnish on them. The nail itself needs to be reshaped, and the surface of the nail also needs to be buffed and shined. And this is why I use my electronic nail care system by Scholl, and I'm taking the first filing head. This is the dark blue coarse head, and this is what you want to use to start filing and shaping your nails. This nail file has 2 speed settings. When I'm filing and buffing my nails, I use the first speed setting, but when it comes to shining the actual nail bed and the nail itself, I like to use the fastest setting with the white head, which I'll show you a little later. So I've attached the filing head and I've set the speed to the first speed setting, and all I'm doing now is shaping my nails. So I prefer my nails to be quite long and oval in shape, and one thing I struggle with when I am shaping my own nails is keeping the shape of my nails quite oval but not too narrow. I don't like very narrow nails, and I find that when I'm using a regular file, I take too much of my length or I take too much off the sides. So I do heavily rely on this electric nail file to get my nails how I want them to look. I start off by pressing the nail file gently on the sides of my nails to round off the shape. So all you have to do literally is hold the nail file in the area where you wish to file, and the back and forth movement of the electronic nail head will buff the nail and shape the nail for you. I'm now switching the Scholl filing heads and I'm attaching the buffing head to the electric nail file. I've now switched on the nail file and I'm still using the first speed setting to run this buffing head all over the surface of my nails. If your nails have an uneven surface and they have a bit of bumps and grooves on them, this will help smooth it out. It's very gentle, it doesn't damage the nail, it doesn't even shave down the nails, making them thin and brittle. It's definitely a must-have beauty tool for the nails, and if you can see, the shape of the file is slightly narrow at the tip, so when you are buffing close to the cuticles, you're able to buff that area without damaging the skin around your nails. After buffing, I always shine my nails. It just makes the nail polish glide on a lot smoother and last a lot longer. And if you do want to leave your nails natural and as they are, they still look beautiful, well kept and well groomed and polished. And just like what I did with the buffing head, I'm simply running this file over the surface of my nail, and as you can see, it's slowly buffing and shining the surface of my nail. It's easy, it's very effortless. I don't have to exert much of my energy moving a nail file back and forth really quickly to buff my nails to shine them. And ta-da! Look how smooth my left hand looks. It seriously feels like a baby's bottom. It is that smooth. Now what I'm doing here is trying to soften my cuticle. So I'm applying my Aveeno moisturizer just on the cuticles and on the nail. And I'm giving my nails and the skin around my nails a mini massage before I place my hand in the bowl of warm water. I personally leave my hands soaking in the warm water for about a minute, no longer than a minute, because then my hands get pruny and wrinkly very quickly. So all I'm doing now is removing the bowl and slightly drying the nails, and with my cuticle stick I am taking the flat side of it and using this to push the cuticles back. And I know what you're probably thinking, this cuticle stick looks like a kebab stick. Well, it's not, because it does have the pointy side like the kebab stick, but it's really important that you also have the flat side so you can evenly push up the cuticles and you can have a nice flat edge around your nail. With the pointy side, you want to use this to remove any dirt and grime that's underneath your nails and also around your nails as well. So I'm just going to do that to all of my nails, push the cuticle back so I have a nice even nail bed to start off with, and also turn the cuticle stick or kebab stick around to the pointy side so I can get out all the gunk and all the dirt, because realistically, if you do have long nails, you will have a few things getting stuck on the edges and around the nail as well. And as you can see, in between each nail, I'm wiping the cuticle stick on the towel, and this is why I like to have a towel handy placed underneath my hands when I am doing my manicure. Now that your cuticles are nice and soft and they've been pushed back, it's time to start trimming them. And I'm using this cuticle trimmer, which looks very difficult to use, and it is very difficult to use when you start off, but you do get the hang of it and you slowly work out where you can place your fingers to make it work. And all I'm doing is cutting off the cuticles that we pushed up with the cuticle stick, and that just gives us a really nice clean edge. It removes all the dry and dead skin, helping the nails look fresh. Quickly apply your base coat and allow it to dry for about a minute before you go ahead and lay your nail enamel or nail varnish over the top. So I almost always have nude nails on, and I love nude nail polishes that are slightly sheer so you can still see your natural nail poking through. When applying my polish, I like to start from the base of my nail. Using the applicator, I take whatever's on the end of one side of the brush and I start applying it to the base and spreading it out before dragging the brush upwards towards the tip. And here is a progress check, my left hand compared to my right hand, and as you can see, my left hand looks 10 times better. Allow 1 to 2 minutes for your first coat of nail polish to dry before applying your second. And once again, I'm placing the majority of the polish close to the base of my nail before using the applicator to drag it upwards towards the tip. I find that this method of application works best for me. The edges of my nails are kept tidy whilst the application of the nail polish is quite even. And this is what my nails look like after the second coat, and I don't mean to brag, but they do look pretty awesome. Now, I did leave about 1 to 2 minutes for that second coat to dry before I used my Sally Hansen Instant Dry anti-chip top coat, and as you can see, they are very shiny. They look really nice. To be honest, and I don't mean to brag, but they do look like they've been professionally done. No, but seriously, that's how good the Scholl electronic nail care system is. 3 steps and you literally have wow nails. It's just outrageous. It looks so good. And I'm finishing off by using a nail oil. This is the Scholl Velvet Smooth Nail Oil. It has about 7 different types of oils in there, and it smells amazing, and it's able to penetrate through nail varnish as well, so it still nourishes your nails even though you have nail polish on. I like to massage the oil in using my fingertips just so it can absorb quicker, and there you have it, salon quality nails, and you didn't even have to put on a bra and leave the house. How awesome is that? And that's it, guys. I hope you all enjoyed my nail care routine video. I hope that I introduced you to a bunch of amazing products and you learned a thing or two about doing your own nails at home. Now, all the products that I used in today's video, you can also use them on your feet if you want to give yourself a pedicure at home as well. All my social links are down below, so if you got Facebook or you got Twitter or Instagram, even Snapchat, I am down below in the description box. Make sure you add me and you snap me. We can have fun. Love you all, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.